Hello everyone, this is Kelly. How are you doing? We've had a big storm here in Ibiza, so you can probably see behind me we've got some big waves and some surfers out, but it is so powerful and gorgeous out here today, so I just couldn't resist to do the video from here. So I'm here to talk to you about where the magic happens. Some of you may know my brand new program, Cleanse and Restore Your Sacred Feminine Blueprint, has just been launched, and if you join me by Wednesday, you're going to enjoy a £500 bonus gift. And I wanted to talk to you today a bit about where the magic happens, because this process of cleansing and restoring your sacred feminine blueprint is all about remembering the magic in life. Do you remember when you were younger and you used to believe in the Tooth Fairy and Father Christmas, and you watched Disney films and the world seemed super magical, right? And then as you grow up, you start to see that shine disappear and suddenly it doesn't seem as magical anymore. And if, like me, you love fairy tales and you love magic in life, that can feel really missing. It's through my process of womb awakening and remembering my sacredness that I've been able to see the magic in life again. And indeed, this world, this universe is so magical. And I think we forget that when we just go into the drudgery of work and the goals and financial goals and achieving things and doing all those things that we should be doing. We kind of miss out on the wonder of life. And so that's why I wanted to talk to you about this program today. So what we're going to start with is going through a cleanse. Cleansing all that stuff inside of you that tells you what you should be to be a good woman, a good wife, a good mother, a good business owner, a good career person. Because all of those shoulds and thinking what we have to do really take away our magic and sparkle, because we are trying to put ourselves in a box where we perhaps don't fit. We're trying to meet the masks of the good girl, the good wife, all of those different masks of social conditioning, and they basically just separate us from who we really are inside of us, which is a whole woman with a whole spectrum of emotions and experiences and magic. And so when you've gone through that cleanse that this program takes you through, it's a 6-part program. After the first 3-4 sessions, you're then in a really clear space where you're able to recognize how sacred you are. And when you really realize that, it's almost like you want to get down on your knees and just honor yourself. Feel your deep worthiness, feel your deep value. It's really about getting down on your knees and honoring how amazing you are, what a goddess you are. And when you do that, my goodness, the world shows up in a different place for you, because suddenly you're honoring who you really are, what your deep desires and wishes are, not what you think you should be going for, what you think you have to do, but what your deep desires and wishes are. And when you do that, the universe brings that to you, because you're, for the first time perhaps in your life, honoring your deep wishes, honoring who you really are, realizing how powerful you are, realizing how sacred you are. And one lady who's joined me, she's like, I'm actually a bit scared about doing this, because I'm going to have to realize the power inside of me and take responsibility for that. So that's what this program is about, really helping you realize how sacred you are, and from that getting into a very deep honoring of yourself, an honoring of your power, and an honoring of your value. Because when you honor that, everyone else does too. It's a real shake-up for your relationships, maybe with your family, your friends, your loved ones. And that shake-up can be a bit uncomfortable, because maybe the new boundaries are being set, maybe things have to change a bit so that you feel that honoring externally. but it is so powerful because you have a much deeper awareness of what is serving you and what isn't. A shake-up in terms of your business. Maybe you haven't been doing so well in business, and a lot of that is to do with, do you really honour your own value, and do you really see your own value, or are you putting your value in terms of what you give people instead of just what you are? Because when you realise that you're sacred, it's not about doing or proving or trying to get accolades. You just know, and in that knowing, so does everyone else show up like that. In your career as well, maybe you don't have your own business, but maybe you have a career. By you honouring your sacredness, people do as well. People suddenly want to work with you. People suddenly want to give you promotions. It's really magic how this shows up. So if this is calling you, if you know that it's time for you to start to really honour yourself and really feel your worthiness and your value, not from external things, but just from a deep knowing, then get in touch with me. There's only 12 places for the program. They're already getting booked up. And by Friday, Wednesday, if you book by Wednesday, then you enjoy a £500 bonus gift from me, which is a private ceremony. And I'll explain so much more about that and more. So wishing you a beautiful Saturday from Ibiza, enjoying these powerful waves, and see you very soon. Bye.